Today, we are talking about Matthew 19. And so, Jesus, I mean, Jesus finished saying these things to all of his people about the wicked, the servants, and everything that he said. And he just he stuck to his words. And then when some of the Pharisees came to test him, as Jesus already knew that that's what they were there for to do, and they said, "Is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife?" And Jesus said, "Haven't you read that at the beginning, the Creator made them male and female, and said, for this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate." No one. Okay, so, you know, on this, and he keeps talking about, Jesus, Moses permitted you to divorce your wives because your hearts were hard, but it was not the way the, of the beginning, or from the beginning. I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, and marries another woman commits adultery. The disciples said to him, "If this is the situation between husband and wife, it is better not to marry." Jesus replied, "Not everyone can accept this, but only those whom were born that way. And there are eunuchs, eunuchs. I'm not sure. I looked it up, and that means people who are impotent or can't perform that way, and they accept that, or they're made that way from man. So that's what Jesus is saying. So as I started saying a little bit ago, my wife is my wife and I have been friends since we were 17 years old. That's when I met her. That's when she met me. We're the same age. And we were friends. She was actually dating a friend of mine at the time. And we just became friends, and we were kind of tight friends for a while, for a long time. And then she got married and went and had her kids and did her thing. And her husband was, I I guess he never worked. He never took care of things. She would have to get up, get the kids ready, and take them to daycare, while he would sit around drinking coffee and getting high every day. And so she ended up divorcing him. And one day we just ran into each other, and our friendship changed or something. And we've been solid together ever since. Now, am I living in sin? I possibly could be. Is she living in sin? She possibly could be. I believe that, you know, God knows our hearts. And I think that's what it is. And so, anyway, with that being said, we're going to continue on here. So the little children came to Jesus, and the people were trying to shun the kids away. And Jesus is like, "No, don't you ever shun them away. Let them come to me. The kingdom belongs to them." So that's, the children. And who's harmed the most? We have stolen children, human trafficking, and yeah, we have, they're harmed. And I know this because when I was a child, I was, I'm surprised I'm here right now talking to you, honestly. So I didn't have the best life as a child. I've been, yeah, anything that could make my heart hard was put before me, and I still remain with a soft heart. With that being said, don't get me wrong. I am hard in certain ways, but I'm also very compassionate. I will help anybody, anywhere, anytime. That's just who I am. Till you cross me. If you cross me, we're going to have a different conversation. I will shut you off and just be done with you. Now, with that being said, that means that I live in sin as well. That's why I do this channel, so in hopes that we can find a way to solve these issues for me and you if you have the same struggles or even different struggles. We can learn from each other because my strengths are not your strengths and your strengths are not my strengths. So together, that's why we made this community. So together we can thrive and do this. So with this being said, the Pharisees always tried to trip up Jesus and it never worked. And Jesus responded humbly and truthfully 100% of the time. And this is how I strive to be, and this is who I want to be. So again, that concludes Matthew 19. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and we will talk to you next video. Have a great day. It's a wrap. Thank you for watching the YouTube channel today. We hope you enjoyed this video, and like and subscribe, and we hope to see you again soon. Thanks.